Hello, I'm Michael D. Giovine, the director of the Museum of Anthropology and Archaeology, and we're standing here in front of a beautiful parlor that's dedicated to the Schlendorf family. You're kind of looking into this sitting room. It's a parlor, it's a very formal sitting room. You see, for example, this couch, which they used to call Davenports at the time. In fact, Elsie Kenosher as well. Her family called it a Davenport. It's named after actually a sofa maker in Buffalo, but that was kind of like you say Coke when you mean soda today. And you see a lot of other really higher class artifacts in here, such as the Victrolas, the Edison record players and things like that. So the Schlendorf, Alan Schlendorf, was born in 1902 in New Jersey, and his son would marry into the Parkin Winters family. So Margaret Winters was a well-to-do woman in Chicago, Illinois, and her father was a tax judge in Chicago. And a kind of an interesting story about them is that her father was having lunch with another tax judge who was actually the presiding judge for the famous Al Capone trial for tax evasion. And at that luncheon that happened like the day of or the day before the trial began, they were talking, and the other judge was telling him how the jury was being harassed and threatened by the Capone syndicate. And so they decided at the last minute they would switch their juries, that he would give his friend their jury, and the bailiff would switch, and they'd flip-flop. And that allowed the second jury to actually, free of harassment, to actually convict Al Capone. So it's kind of an interesting connection that we have here with a lot of the politics and the crime of this era.